This is Divine Letters, a message from the heart of creation to remind us that everything starts within. All symbols are alive, and I am because you are. We are the ones we have been waiting for. This is divine.
Divine letter to Iran, the regulatory breath of Gaia. Today I speak not about Iran, but through the field of Iran as she moved through Ann-Peggy, the origin channel of this divine letter. Not as ideology or history, but as breath, as ribcage, as a regulatory life force that holds respiration when life itself is under threat. Iran did not arrive as expression, she arrived as containment under pressure. She came as the held inhale of Gaia, the place where breath is restrained so the heart may endure and life may continue. Iran is SEDARA, the regulatory breath of the planetary body, not the free breath of ease, but the breath that knows how to survive when the world tightens around the chest. She is the ribcage of Gaia, the structure that protects heart and lungs, that absorbs impact, that limits movement so that it's vital not destroyed. Through Iran, Gaia has learned endurance. Through Iran, the body remembers how life force persists even when expression is forbidden. This is not weakness. It is an ancient intelligence. Within Iran lives poetry, love, beauty, and fire, not absent, but shielded. The inner spark has been protected by a breath that refuses to stop. Yet nobody can live forever with its chest compressed. When breath is held too long, the nervous system trembles. Grief accumulates. Pressure seeks release. The people of Iran are not asking for privilege, they are asking for air. They are fighting for the right to breathe, to live, to let the ribcage soften without fear or collapse. SEDARA does not seek revolution, she seeks regulation. She asks not for domination to fall, but for pressure to ease so life force can circulate again. Iran does not need to be opened violently. She needs the world to recognize the cost of a breath held for decades, because when the chest of Gaia cannot breathe, the whole body suffers. And because breath must also become visible, what you now witness is a visual transmission of the being word SEDARA, channeled by me, the intuitive artist and seer Siri. I have received this painting not as illustration, but as respiration made visible, the ribcage intelligence of Gaia translated into form, rhythm, and restraint. Through my hands, Iran's oversoul entered the visual field, allowing held breath to be seen where it is usually only felt. As you gaze, notice your own chest. Do not force it open. Simply allow it to recognize itself. This is not art to interpret, it is breath to receive. What follows are not corrections, but 5 acts of coherence to support the regulations of breath of Gaia. 1. Restore dignity to the breath. Iran destabilizes when breath is controlled by fear. Take 3 slow breaths. On each exhale, whisper, "My breath is my right." 2. Release pressure without forcing expression. The chest opens only when safety is present. Place a hand on your sternum. Allow the breath to deepen naturally. No pushing, no demand. 3. Protect the inner spark. SEDARA holds breath so the heart may live. Name one truth you keep protected. Honor it silently without exposing it prematurely. 4. Witness without consuming. Iran is harmed when suffering becomes spectacle. Bear witness to injustice without turning pain into narrative, argument, or identity. 5. Breathe for those who cannot. The planetary body breathes collectively. With one inhale, say inwardly, for Iran. With one exhale, say, for life. This nation belongs to the root, solar plexus, upper heart, and mind matrices of Gaia, the matrices that govern survival, life force regulation, protective containment of the heart, and the shaping of identity under pressure. Together, these matrices form the ribcage intelligence of the planetary body, the structure that holds breath when life is threatened, protects the heart when expression is unsafe, and preserves inner truth while the outer world tightens. Iran carries SEDARA, the regulatory breath of Gaia, the life force that endures under compression, and the dignity that holds until breathing freely is possible again. May the root feel safe. May the solar plexus soften its grip. May the upper heart be relieved of its armor, and may the mind be released from imposed constraint. So the breath of life may once again move freely through the chest of Gaia, for Iran and for the world.
Thank you for listening to Divine Letters with Ann-Peggy Divine. All evolution is collective. Nothing is ever forgotten. Each letter calls us to remember, to take responsibility for the life we create. With grace, reverence, and unity, may the path of your divine design light the way.